Good evening, and here's the latest update on Cyclone Alfred. First of all, I'm just going to look at the satellite image, which is from 12:30 UTC time. So you can see in the southeast quadrant he's got a bit of convection going on down there. The convection was over the more south area earlier today, but it's kind of shifted across to the southeast. So there's a nice bit of intensification there, but he's still holding his strength as he was. But yeah, so we've still got some nice convection in that corner. Now we're just going to have a look at some of the assemble models. This is one of GFS's assembles, the GEPS, and as you can see, the tracks are a little bit more condensed again with this particular run, and showing landfall around Brisbane, Sunshine Coast still. Now if we go to the GEFS, which is just another type of ensemble runs from the based on the GFS model. This one's a little bit different, as you can see, with the a lot of the tracks being further north than the previous one. And also there's a little kind of a north track after he makes landfall on Friday or Saturday. Now this one is just the height temperatures of the convection, and earlier I mentioned that the orange and red colours indicate stronger convection. So we can see that the southeast quadrant now is a lot higher than it was earlier, which means the temperature is cooler as it's higher up in the atmosphere. So yeah, a lot of stronger convection over there. Now we're moving on back to some modelling. Unfortunately my phone didn't save these in a decent order when I did them, which is kind of annoying, but we just wing it as we go. Okay, so we've got EC here, the assembles. Now EC kind of is representing a bowl of spaghetti bolognese again, unfortunately, but this is just showing how the system has gone unpredictable again. So yeah, it looks more like a Italian spaghetti bolognese dish at the moment, but that's just the way it is at the moment. It's going through a period where it's becoming a little bit unpredictable, as I said just a second ago. When we look at the track maps, so the actual track that he's gone on today, which shouldn't be too long until we get to that part, you would notice that he's kind of stalled, gone into a bit of a loop. So let's just quickly okay, here we go. So this morning he was on the near enough down where the 10 AM mark was, and you can see in the 12 hours he's basically gone up to the northwest, come back, and he's sitting to the northeast of where he was this morning. So he's kind of stalled, or just done a loopy kind of movement at the moment, which is a bit annoying because it's delaying the landfall time, which I know a lot of southeast Queenslanders are basically just wanting this to come in and get it over with, so it's all done and dusted. But yeah, he's taken his sweet time now, so that's a bit of an annoying outcome, but it is what it is, I guess. But he's expected to begin moving back west, but as this track has shown, it's pretty unpredictable still. So if he actually continues moving west again, or does a bit more of a loop, that's anyone's guess until the track map is updated later on. So yeah, that's he's now expected to cross, instead of Thursday night into Friday night, he's now expected to cross Friday night into Saturday night because of this delay. So we will see how it goes and how it tracks in the meantime, but that's the general landfall time that they're expecting. Now this is the Joint Typhoon Watch Centre. they don't track it quite as close, so they don't have the little loop-to-loop that the bomb track has. But as you can see, the track is near enough the same going in just north of Brisbane. But I wouldn't be surprised to see that go a little bit further north, maybe towards the Sunshine Coast. People have been throwing out that Redcliffe could be the actual landfall location, and that's very possible at this point. So that's about all I've got. As I said, this is all a bit unscripted, but just kind of wanting to explain what the stuff that I post in the text. I just want to explain it a little bit better than I do in the text, because if I was going to write out what I've just said, it would take up like the whole world. So this is just a bit better to go in a little bit more depth than I do with the text updates. But I will do another one of these probably lunchtime tomorrow. Renee is, if she remembers, will put out a update first thing in the morning, just to fill in where it is at that point. Anyway, have a good night, and once again, try not to stress out people, and yeah, just relax and have a good night.